Ubisoft look to show off some highly anticipated titles in their upcoming Ubi Forward event, and games seem to have a price premium now coming into this next generation. Stick around until after the intro to find out more. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the channel. My name is Clancy O'Neill, and for those of you that were disappointed back in May when this year's Assassin's Creed title Valhalla didn't have any gameplay to show off, July 12 is the day you'll want to mark down in your calendar. Ubisoft look to hold their already announced Ubi Forward event on this day, showcasing Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and Hyperscape, Ubisoft's very own take on Battle Royale. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we ended up seeing more titles revealed, but given the current circumstances of everything, we will just have to wait and see. It should also quickly be noted before we move on that as of making this video, there has been leaked gameplay of Valhalla already floating around the internet, although Ubisoft have been very quick in copyright strikes, so I doubt if you'll be able to find it anywhere. Speaking of games coming to next gen anyways, developer 2K have been the first to raise their game prices for next generation titles, and this is something I wanted to get into. I have some arguments for and against the new $70 price tag, and here it is. Firstly, I just want to come out and say that I completely support developers and the huge amount of resources that go into making games these days, and I'm completely aware of how long the price point of these games has been stuck where it is, completely avoiding any inflation whatsoever, so as us gamers, we're actually very lucky with that. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that I would support this price jump, and here's why. These game companies already make huge sums of money every year, given how the gaming market has gone mainstream compared to what it was back in the day, plus the plethora of games that now have microtransactions loaded throughout them, and content being stuck behind paywalls, not to mention the buggy launch status of some supposedly AAA titles, and the fact that the majority of games are bought online now, reducing the physical cost of distribution considerably. With that said, however, it doesn't mean that I'm completely against a price hike. I just ask if companies are going to start asking for more money, that we start to see maybe less microtransactions, games launched without a need for a day one patch, and potentially better working conditions for actual game developers. Because in all honesty, the first thing that I thought when 2K of all developers was asking for another $10 on their copy and pasted title was that nothing in-game would change. You'd still have an incorporated pay-to-win system, and the extra money would just be lining the pockets of top executives. Obviously though, it isn't all doom and gloom. I'm sure some of the money will be put in the right places depending on the developer. I just remain skeptical whether this will mean the end of bad business practices or not. With all that said though, I think I'll go ahead and end the video right here. Please feel free to leave a comment with your thoughts down below, and if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and smash that like button and share it around. If you hated it on the other hand, well, the dislike button is there too. Also, don't forget to subscribe so you see more videos in your feed just like this one. My name is Clancy O'Neill, and I'll see you in the next one.